weeks and it's time to harvest the willow. This is the Sally garden, so called because the Latin for willow is salix. And 20 years ago we planted this. We bought these cuttings like this from a specialist nursery. It's Salix feminalis, the basket-making willow, spaced about 18 inches, and you just plunge them into the ground like that. And if that's left, that'll grow. That'll take root and grow. So in midwinter, when the sap is down, we harvest them. We harvest by hand, we throw them into a big pile there, and then they have to be sorted out. Because on the same stump, you get really huge 10-foot long growth. No, that's not a very good one. This is a better one. 10 foot. Alongside little splittly ones, 3 foot. So they have to be sorted into different sizes before they can be used. Then when the stump is all cut, it looks like that. It looks completely dead. You can't imagine it coming back to life, full of moss, and there's not much hope for it, you wouldn't think. But in the month of April, it'll come to bud, and it'll grow the same amazing crop for next year. And this is raw willow. Just use it as it's cut, and it's very useful that way. But to make a proper basket, it should really be processed, and it's quite a complicated business. You have to have the infrastructure, really. You have to soak it for a number of months. You have to strip it, which is quite a business. Stripping the willow, it's quite a business. And then sometimes it has to be boiled to make different colours, and then it has to be soaked, ready to make a proper basket. And here's an example of what I was talking about. This basket was made from processed willow about 15 years ago, I think. And you can see it's very fine. It's very completely rounded, nice and solid, different colours. And this one, fine basket, made about 10 years ago, but it was made from our own willow. And you can see it's not as neat, not as fine work as this one. It's a bit rougher. It's not quite as circular, but it's still a good job, and it does the job fine after 10 years. And some of those big willows I'll be using for making plant supports and screens. I'll show you later.